It's going to be a really momentous video today because I am with who I consider to be one of the great walleye fishermen in Minnesota, Wayne Nelson here. He's a buddy of mine, lives just on the north end of the lake where I live. And I know it doesn't look like you're in this picture, but you will be in this picture because it's only showing just a little bitty square. It's gonna be longer hopefully, but so yeah, so we're gonna do an exploratory trip today, walleye fishing in the summertime on a small little river near us that really we have very limited experience. Easy for me to say, experience fishing for walleyes in the summertime. So
yeah, and what little experience we have with turbid water like this, it hasn't been real successful. Better early and late in the year, not so good in the summer. We're going to try to fix that.
So talk about what is turbidity.
Murky water.
Murky water. So it's going to be an experiment. Here we go. If you want to start making your way, and you can probably back here first, and I can hold that for you. There you go. Yeah.
I'm old, but I still have agility.
You got sea legs, man. I love it. The adventure begins.
Look at all that coontail.
I love it, dude. I love all the life through here. Look at all the life through here, buddy. Look at it all.
Right there. There's rocks right there, and they love it.
Wayne is hooked up. Oh, nice. And he called it. He called it. Wayne was just talking about.
I love these things.
Wayne was just talking about how right there is great smallmouth fishing.
Oh.
And
long line release.
There's some rocks right here. According to Wayne, and I believe it because he said that there were smallmouth there.
Yes.
And he hooked up with a smallmouth. So
locally, it's our best smallmouth spot. I mean, they're around, but this is really good here. Yeah,
we actually were just on a little offshoot of, offshoot of this body of water, just a smaller creek that comes into this small river that we're on, and I've just been kind of getting my gear all ready, and Wayne's been navigating with the paddle up there, and we're all situated, and we got immediately out here into the river, the big river, if you will, and he hooks up. So this could be a fantastic day. Oh, it felt like a bite there, buddy. That is a fish. Hello.
You got a smallmouth.
That is a smallmouth. Hello there, buddy. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a textbook, situation we got going here. We got a little, yeah, we got rocks, and we got a creek coming into this river. So, definite color change in the water.
Oh yeah.
It goes from clear, basically, to like, what would you describe this water here, Wayne?
Chocolatey.
Chocolatey?
Highly turbid.
So, yeah. Okay, all right, buddy. There you go, a little smallmouth there.
That weedless lure just got right into that one.
Yeah, it's not a perfect science by no means.
No, it is. You're gonna snap.
Yeah. In fact, once you can just, since we're here, we can pitch all through this now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just had a fish, look at that. He just came up and grabbed it. That smallmouth, I saw him come up. That was really, really cool. I saw him like come up to it, and then I was like, that was a fish. And then I just tossed it right back to him, and he grabbed it. Well, we're catching smallmouth, Wayne. We're not.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're tied into walleye yet, but we've got plenty of time. Come here, buddy. You are all kinds of full of piss and vinegar here.
It's nice.
Yeah, not a bad one. camera, our over-the-shoulder shot. Camera got hot, so just working with the chest cam here, but that was pretty cool. Hey, buddy. Not a bad one. Thank you, bud. So what we're trying to do here, specifically, this is a great example. We're sitting in this 4.5 feet, I guess we're sitting in right here. Even deeper, I would say, would be preferable, but beggars can't be choosers. And this is actually, you know, towards kind of the base of this tree. It's deeper, but the idea is that, you know, in the summertime, we actually have, you know, higher water right now this time of year, thankfully. The last 3 years we've been in a drought, but we got plenty of water in here. And so the idea is, okay, what are these walleyes doing in the river this time of year? And Wayne and I have talked about this. We don't understand why there wouldn't be any reason why they'd be using, you know, these snags, these trees falling in the water as like a current break. I've actually, years ago, I shot for the Next Bite a segment where they were fishing wood, you know, for walleyes. I believe Gary Parsons was hosting that show, and he was, you know, he was pitching all this stuff, you know, with the jig. And we're using, these are dragon jig heads. So they're weedless. They got like a weed guard. And I believe this is a 1/4 ounce head I'm using. Honestly, we could probably be using heavier heads for this, but that's what we're using to just kind of, you know, pick apart this wood and try to get a walleye. I tell you, if I was able to catch one walleye out of here, it would just boost my confidence so much and give me an idea what to do, you know, in the summertime to catch these guys. But so far, we have not caught anything except smallmouth. So we still have a little bit of time, but that's basically the setup. I mean, I'm using braid. I'm using 15-pound braid, and that is a Gulp 3-inch just minnow on there. So we're just going to keep plucking away, and hopefully, you know, I mean, there's a lot of walleyes in this river, but they got to be doing something right now. I just, you know, wonder what the heck it is. To me, a walleye should be right in there. I mean, that would be Ontonagon style. That's how they're, you know. There's a fish. I got a fish. Is that a smallmouth? Yes, that's like maybe the biggest smallmouth I've caught. And that, it's funny because that's how I'd fish them, you know, on the Mississippi. They're right at the, they're right, they want to be, that snag to be right in the current.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. But it's like, why aren't the walleyes doing that too? It's like, you know, that was just a perfect presentation. I could feel it just sliding down there, you know. Come here, buddy. You're gonna come right in. And not a bad smallmouth at all right there.
That's nice.
So yeah, we're just, I mean, we have caught smallmouth today, but it's just, and that sucker has got a belly on him.
Pretty fish, he's in good shape.
Yeah, great looking smallmouth. But it's like we're trying to, you know, fish the current breaks and, you know, and fish, gosh, these little hooks, it's like you just never, jeez. It's just, we're trying to do our darndest to catch a walleye, but, you know, fishing places that I would say, you know, there's no reason why they shouldn't be here, but I love it when they get this so good that I'm just going to have to, I guess, get this kayak over here, Wayne, and get out of the current. But Yeah, like, I mean, as much as we've made a lot of casts today. There you go, buddy. Nice smallmouth there. He is so fat.
Pretty fish.
Yeah. Okay, buddy, you tell me when. You're good. You know, we're fishing areas, I mean, I don't know. Wayne, you've got way more experience on this river than I do, but you would think all the current breaks that we've hit, you know, all the timber that we fished, all the wood that we fished, that we'd run into a walleye. But it's just like in the summertime, I don't know what happens to the walleyes on this river. I just don't know where
And the
they go.
mystery is, this river, there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
This is where they have to live.
Yeah, this is where they've got to live in similar. Wouldn't you say they'd be living in similar areas that the smallmouth would be living in?
Yeah.
So.
Even more so than the smallmouth. Smallmouth are going to be a little more concentrated on tight structures, rocks, and logs. But the walleyes, you know, current breaks, parallel bars should work. In the fall, they certainly will, and now they won't.
It's very odd. This is a great fall river, but in the summer we can't seem to unlock the mystery. I think we're going to have to wrap this up, but it's been a pleasure. Yeah, why don't you turn around so the people at home can see you here?
And walleyes are still a mystery.
Yeah, we have not figured out
Summer walleyes.
Yes, the walleye situation. I'll have to be careful not to hit this tree coming up, which is a constant concern when you're on a river that's moving pretty well. But yeah, we came out. You know, we knew this was going to be a challenge. Never done well on this river for walleyes in the summer.
Nope.
But we enjoyed it nonetheless. And Wayne is a wealth of knowledge. I know. I have some better clues on what to do in the fall. This is a much better fall river for walleyes. But appreciate it, dude. Thanks for coming along. I enjoyed it. Just floating down a river. There's something special about it, isn't it?
It's just a beautiful place. Just
floating down a river. I love it. So enjoyed it, my friend. And now I got to say the customary YouTube stuff. So if you liked the video, hit the like button. And you know what else you say?
I don't.
Subscribe to the channel. So fun times. Didn't catch the walleye that we were hoping for, but still always fun spending time with my bud Wayne.
Maybe his next video he'll have all kinds of walleyes for you.
Now we're talking.